Yo, what up, guys? Easy Side Hustle here, aka King of Income Streams, aka ATM guy, ATM, whatever you call it. Anything business, guys. I'm here to talk to you guys about the ATM business. The reason why I started this, this YouTube channel, the Easy Side Hustle channel, was to kind of show you the different side hustles and how you can make money. So the first thing I want to talk about is the ATM business and kind of how that works and kind of go over a few things. So we're going to talk about why do an ATM business, how it works. We're going to go over the costs, the best locations, and how to scale it, right? So number one, why an ATM business? Why do an ATM business, right? The thing about the ATM business is it's one of the only true passive incomes, right? True, at least 75% of the time it's going to be passive. It's one of the true passive incomes that's going to make money in your sleep, when you're on vacation, whether you're working or not, it's going to make you money. And it's one of the businesses that can really replace a salary if you do the right thing. And if you're actually, consistent and you're committed to making the business work. So why an ATM business? Why not an ATM business? The ATM business is just like any other business that can make you money if you put the hard work in. Now, let's go over how the ATM business works. So how the ATM business works is, right? So say you're a customer that uses an ATM, right? You go to the ATM, you want to take $20 out. You put your card in there, and you take $20 out, and they say, hey, we're going to charge you $2.99 in a fee, as a fee for you taking that $20 out, for the convenience of you taking that $20 out. Now, that's how the ATM owner makes money. They make money by charging those fees, those convenience fees. The $2.99 is how they make money. So, yeah. And then you're asking, okay, but it's only $2.99. How are you really making money if you're only making $2.99 per transaction? Well, if you want to do the math, right? And I'm not the greatest at math, but let's do some math here. Let's see what we do, right? So if we have 100 transactions, right? 100 trans at $2.99. What is that? What, $299? I think I'm saying that right. I think so. $299, right? So now if you have 200 transaction, you're doubling that. Almost what? $600 there. And then 300 transaction, same thing. So, but let's just go off of the 100 transactions right there. 100 transactions on one machine, one ATM machine. That's making you $299 a month just for an ATM machine being there and having people use it, right? So that's how you make money. Right? And then the goal is, okay, you get that one machine making you $299, and then you have two machines making you $299. That's $600 between the two machines. The more machines, the more money you're gonna make. That's how you make money. Now let's go over the costs of doing the ATM business, right? So a typical ATM machine, if you're going used, it'll cost you maybe $1,500 to $1,800, maybe even up to $2,000 for a used ATM machine, depending on the machine. Now, if you want brand new, you can find one, brand new machines upwards from $2,000 to $2,500. It really just depends on, where you go, the processor you use, who do you use to buy these machines. So let's just say worst case scenario, let's say you're spending $2,500 for the machine. But now you also have to take into account how much money you're gonna have to put in these machines, right? So if you spend $2,500 for an ATM machine, and let's say you get one in a barbershop. But a barbershop, the average transaction is going to be $20 because they're going to take out, say, $20, $40 to get their haircut. So you're probably looking at putting in maybe $1,000 to $1,500 in the machine to start. Now, this is if you're starting from the ground up. The more you can put in, the better. But if you start with the $1,000 to $1,500, you at least have something to play with, something to work with, right? So realistically, to start in the ATM business, you need around $3,500 to $4,000. Now, there are options to where you don't have to use your money, or use all of your money to purchase the ATMs and start the business, right? So the one option is you can always go the personal loan route. If you have fairly decent credit, you can get a personal loan, say for $4,000 or $5,000, and use that. You can use a tax return. This is tax season, so you can use your tax return and use that money to start your ATM business or to purchase an ATM machine. You also have what they call, one of my favorites is getting a 0% interest rate credit card, right? You go and apply for whatever 0% interest rate credit card. They have them 0% for 12 months or whatever. You use that, you put the ATM machine on the credit card, and then you're pretty much paying no interest on that ATM machine for 12 months. And then what happens is You fill it with your own money if you can, and then once you do that, you let your ATM pay that credit card off, right? So you're not paying any interest, all you're paying is the minimum payment, $25 or so. You let that ATM machine, what you make monthly, let's say $2.99, you let that $2.99 pay the credit card off, and anything extra is additional funds that goes right to you. And then you rinse and repeat. You can either put the second ATM machine on the credit card, or you can have your first machine buy your second machine, by you, of course, saving that $2.99. So those are some of the costs with the ATM business. Now, the best locations to put ATM machines in. The best locations, my favorite locations are typically barbershops, bars, clubs, nail salons. You know, they have strip clubs, they have hotels. Those are just a few, but there's tons of locations. Typically, any location that is cash only or that's high traffic is typically going to be a good location for an ATM machine. Typically, not always. You're going to have some locations that you think are going to be good. You're going to put it there and you're going to find out, okay, this is not the best location. Simple. You take it out, put it in a different location. It's plug and play. You find a location that works. So don't get discouraged if you can't find a location. It happens. It is what it is. It's happened to me. I'm sure it happened to a million ATM guys. But don't get discouraged. Keep looking. Find a location that works. Now, lastly, how do you scale once you get in the business? Now, the question is, how can you scale, and how can you go from 1 machine to 10 machines to 20 machines to 50 machines to 100 machines? How can you scale to that many machines? Well, what you can do is, right, they have what you call cash loaders, right? Cash loaders. So what you do is, say you have 7 ATM machines, right, and you're just overwhelmed. You're filling up all these machines, and any additional machine is gonna put you over the top. It's just gonna be too much for you, right? What you can do is you can find a location, get the contract, get the agreement. I don't like to say contract. Get the agreement signed with the owner. Get an agreement with the owner. And then what you do is you go ahead and post on Facebook. You post on, any or Reddit, or you post anywhere. You look up ATM companies and you give them a call. Call them up. Hey, I have a location. I'm looking for somebody to fill it. I'm looking for a cash loader to fill the location. So what they do is you set the machine up, you get the machine set up and ready to go, and the cash loader handles the maintenance, or handles managing the machine and making sure the machine has the proper cash. So that way you don't have to worry about it. This way you can get 8, 9, 10, 15, 20, 25 machines, and you can know that those machines are being taken care of. The cash is being put in the machines. So which also adds to the passiveness of it, right? Because once you're able to do that, get cash loaders for these ATM machines, you are able to get more free time. You have more free time because now you have 20, 25 machines, but these machines are working for you, truly working for you, because you have people doing the work for you, or at least filling them for you. And then what they do is the cash loaders are making a little percentage off of doing that. Sometimes it's 50 cents, sometimes 75, sometimes $1 a transaction. It really just depends. But it's a win-win situation because now you have the freedom and you're able to scale like you want, and then the cash loaders are happy because they're getting paid to do it. So these are just a few of the things that I went over with the ATM business. I am offering a lifetime ATM mentorship. It's $250. One time, $250. It's a lifetime mentorship. I literally walk you step by step on starting the ATM business. I go over all of this, but I go over everything in depth. I'm there for you step by step. I help you with finding machines. I help you with finding locations. I'm actively helping you and working with you until you become successful. So that is what my lifetime mentorship covers. Like I said, this video was just to tell you about the ATM business, how it works, and kind of go over a few things. And I'm also going to be putting out more content on just different side hustles, different ways to make money. That's my goal. If I can help anybody, I don't know everything, but if I can help anybody make money or make additional money or learn something that's going to benefit them in their life, that's the goal. If you have any questions, hit me up, subscribe, please subscribe. If you subscribe, let me know. You get $50 off of my mentorship. Hit me up. Be safe. Stay blessed.